21 years from his first. He scored in the three previous to this, didn't manage to score in this one in Scotland. Have a point.
Don't head it over the bar and you can't complain.
Yeah, Portugal also missing out on the chance to go through to the quarter-finals, which was there for them.
Oh, fantastic. Old Bobby Martinez, he's got them playing well in the Nations League. Fantastic. A bit like the qualifiers before. What was it? Was it the Euros or the World Cup? What was it? The Euros have just come out. They batter teams normally. They should have normally would give Scotland 2 or 3 goals, but they beat most teams. Robbie's in the Roberts in the technical area, you know, giving it all that, and then they get to the major championships, and they buckle, and he buckles, and they did, and we told you that's what would happen. They would go there, and he would continue playing Ronaldo. I'm not having another Ronaldo discussion because I've already done it, but you know, I don't give 2 hoots what Portugal do in the Nations League. Because when they went to the European Championships, they bottled it. And their manager bottled it. Because he doesn't have the stomach to stand up to the biggest player. Right? We saw it again there. You know, end of the day, it is what it is. But you know, Scotland, Portugal, who cares?
Do you care, Stevie? He had scored in the 3 games previous to this.
Who?
Ronaldo.
In the Nations... I've just told you.
Well, it's the only games he's playing in at the moment.
The only games that matter are the World Cups and the European Championships.
Here's it. Look at that team. I'm sorry, Craig and I could score, maybe, playing for that team. I mean, look at that. Look at the talent they've got. So, to say he scored in Nation League games against teams that are...
But they're the only ones we can go by.
Give me this. Well, why don't we go back to a proper discussion rather than some garbage about the Nations League? The big story for Portugal, and I'm fed up saying this, the big story for countries like Portugal is preparation for the 2026 World Cup in the United States, Canada and Mexico. That's 2 years away, and he's going to be 42 or 43, whatever it is. That's the story here. It's not scoring in the Nations League. It's preparation for a World Cup that the Portuguese, with some of those talents that you saw there in the squad, should be able to come over and be super competitive. Not carry a 41-year-old as he'll be, or a 39-year-old as he was, and like we saw at the European Championships, like we saw at the World Cup when Fernando Santos had to take him out of the team, put him on the bench and put Gonzalo Ramos in. This is the discussion. And I don't know why people don't understand it. It's not that he won't score in the Nations League or he won't score against Liechtenstein or he won't score against Poland. I get that. He probably will. But he's not been able to do it in the major championships.
Do you know the other thing about this?
It drives me nuts.
It's not just about Ronaldo. The other thing about this is, you look at that side that played that started the game today, and we talked about how talented it is. They made 3 substitutes in the second half, to be halfway through the second half. They brought on Neves, Bernardo Silva and Leao. I mean, this group of players has got a chance of winning a major tournament. So he's actually doing the other players a disservice by playing Ronaldo. That's what he's really doing. He's doing the other players that are on the field and whoever should be getting the experience of playing centre-forward in this great team. That's what he's doing. And if he's going to continue to play Ronaldo all the way through, then you can bet your bottom dollar they're not going to win the World Cup.
I mean, it's like, I'm fed up. I just want to point this out, right? Because there's people out there that are big Ronaldo fans, and they just can't see it, right? They've got no common sense, right? They just don't see a big picture. But for those out there that are not the brightest following this sport, he struggled at Manchester United at the end. He struggled badly at the Euros at the World Cup in 2022. He then struggled badly at the Euros in 2024. Do you think that is going to mean he's going to do great in 2026? There's a path there. Struggled at that tournament, great, fantastic, carried the country, then started struggling. Was a passenger in 2022, was a passenger in 2024, and will be a passenger in 2026. If people can't see that, including the Portuguese manager, he shouldn't be in the job.
I'm glad we didn't go into the Ronaldo topic today.
Well, we keep getting into it with stupid stuff like, oh, Ronaldo. Every time we come on this show and he scored, oh, Ronaldo scored. If we're going to have those kind of discussions, right, we might as well get about 5 or 6 people that are 21 years old want to go on YouTube that have no idea and just go, oh, Ronaldo scored, fantastic. I'm going to go off on one here in a minute. This table's going to go over in a minute.
We'd better move on.